So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he get it through? That is good alertness. De Bruyne. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. The unmistakable Daniel Van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what...
And De Bruyne! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead. He's had a shot! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's a sweet ball that. Looking for options for movement. White. And here's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Conte. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Now it's Stoichkov.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's a little off target. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Stoichkov!
There will
be quick to recover this. White. He gets big! Superb goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
22.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And the game has already resumed here.
Number 13, Bellingham. Substitution.
Paris Saint-Germain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall structure.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here, in for the pieces! And he's really put himself on the line here. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two. Somewhat off target. Bellingham. Alvarez. Now it's Bellingham. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ball's gone out of play. Ball played through for the wide man. He is through here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
That is Conte. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Fiddles it through, and he welcomes it in. Oh, this is a great kudos! And he's done it! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's De Bruyne. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's being shifted off it. White cuts out the pass. And here's Messi. Gets his pass away. Bellingham. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Spread out to the left. Messi. And that could set him on his way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Paris Saint-Germain are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's through, now is he in? Kudos! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Pedri tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. De Bruyne. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Kudus. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, important interception. Diaz! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Hello everybody.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Kudus.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's found a way through. Hits one! It's a smartly directed ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Forwards and with intent, played back in. White. Your impression so far, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Bellingham. Nicked it back promptly. David Villa.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 8. Number 22. Bellingham.
White.
Number 10.
And here's Messi.
Garena.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
field.
execution was
Number
lacking.
42. Number
Looking for
18,
options for movement.
Robert Lewandowski.
Paris Saint-Germain
Number
are in a
13,
tearing hurry to save
Ronaldinho.
themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Musiala! Great hit! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle and here we go. Isak. Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, they were looking...
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in... Heads it!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Alvarez is onto it in a flash. And claimed it back swiftly. Pass somewhat off target.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's going to be down to him to dictate the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he's the sort of player, isn't he, that the team turns to in tough times.
Yeah, he's good.
Alvarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Nedved. Bellingham. Quality ball. He's looking wide. Isak. Mkhitaryan. Nicely aimed pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Palmeiras are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Iniesta calmly anticipates. Shot could be on. It's a loose ball. And it's Mkhitaryan. Showing great feet there. And here's Isak. And that's a superb pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Done delicately. Moved on forwards. Salah. Alvarez. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Nicely weighted ball. Fernando Torres shapes to shoot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alvarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. That has been knocked clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 42. Number 22.
And we're off again.
Mkhitaryan.
Well, I can imagine both managers have...
There's the hit! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
After 47 minutes is number 7.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Palmeiras come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Fernando Torres. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Lewandowski, nicely spread. Mohamed Salah. That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 18, Isaac. Coming on to replace him
Foden.
is number 11,
That's
Di
it.
Maria.
The ball's gone astray. No, that's been intercepted. Foden.
The attendance
Palmeiras
for this match
showing
was
a little more urgency now, and to be
72,306.
honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, it's Lewandowski! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Robert Lewandowski.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 47.
Palmeiras have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Palmeiras still have the cards to affect this game. This is it then, now or never. Svensson. And it's hoisted clear. Palmeiras have reclaimed it.
Palmeiras merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's played forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Torres! And with that, the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He's certainly... And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Fred really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He has found the way through. Guardiola cuts it out. Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Svensson makes the interception. Salah. Now it's Foden. Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Isak. Now it's Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Fiddles it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Fernando Torres.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Upamecano. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Musiala. Foden. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Couldn't squeeze it through. He could be in here. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's a little off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That gets things going for the second half.
Palmeiras really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Foden. Now it's Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Musiala, nicely spread. Corner it is. Palmeiras have their second corner now. Foden with the short one. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Nedved picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! It's run with real chance!
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Number 18.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked...
Torres!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Palmeiras are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, he's in! And he's heaved it away. And it's Messi. Iniesta is onto it in a flash.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he's got the beating of his man. There's the hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's nice. Now it's crossed into the middle.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Salah. Palmeiras have it back and can go again. Palmeiras are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Time and again they are repelled. Rudiger spots. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Isak. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He might be in here! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Palmeiras with the corner, there first. Mendy is there and he can get that clear. Sergio Gomez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shifted upfield. He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Palmeiras really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Mohamed Salah. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham works it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Isak. And that looks a decent ball. Aim forwards. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ahmad! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Number 24,
and the second half gets underway.
Palmeiras really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Foden did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foden. Gently done. Isak. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Out to the right. Svensson could try cutting inside here. And that's played in low. Could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from it. That's what has to be done.
Had a shot! That had everyone off their seats.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Mkhitaryan makes the interception. Musiala! Oh, that looks a good ball through. Strong running down that left flank. Palmeiras do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Foden. The less said about that pass, the better.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Hits one! Should have equalised.
I can't hide away from how important that was.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 47.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 18. Isak. Number 42. Coming on the field.
Nicely aimed pass.
Messi. Number 11. Di Maria.
This is just off target. Now he's off and running. Oh, perfectly measured that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
And already we're underway here.
Vinicius Junior, he's played him through. Cristiano Ronaldo, Darren, great hit!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. Vinicius Junior looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
White calmly anticipates. Spread it left. Palmeiras yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. Isak. Bellingham. And the finish! It's in! And Palmeiras score first! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior. He's gone forward.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Vinicius Junior. He's only too happy to take that back. Goes down, but nothing given. Can he get it through? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's whipped it across. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Adams. Palmeiras are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Vinicius Junior. And it's Fletcher. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Palmeiras lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time. Palmeiras carrying a 1-goal lead. Aimed beyond the defence. Upamecano. Svensson. And it's Salah. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he's managed to get free. That's a little off target. Lobbed in behind. He's intervened well there.
Foden.
He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe might just make this. Mohamed Salah at it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been well dealt with. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Onana gets it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fletcher. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's at the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Bellingham
voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.